We live horizontal. Go live. Boom. Publish. We should be up. We should be live. Make sure that I don't have this mic muted. I do not. Here we go. Here we go. Boom. We have some old football to open, some old hockey to open, and then I opened some of this stuff already that I do want to go back through real quick and see what we got. Let's see what's going on right here. There we go. There we go. All right, we do have volume. All right, so this is the stuff that I've already opened. This is what I have left to open. Old hockey, old football, 2009 football. All right, let's go about... I did keep these separated in their packs when I opened them. So this is going to be Pro Set Hockey from 1990. Don't know a whole lot of hockey players. Ben Hodge Jr., Brian Fogarty, Pat Murray, Jeff Smith, Dennis Morrell, league official, Francis Brenault, Doug Smale, Peter Zezel, don't know you, Joe Mullen, Randy Gillen, Craig Ludwig, Fun Facts, Weimer, Morios, ooh, here we go, Mario Lemieux with the trophy. We'll set that aside. Michael Goulet, 1,000 Point Club. Don't know about that. Anatoly Simonov, Ryan Bradley. I remember pulling some, there he is. Look at that Gretzky. Fresh out of the pack. Right behind it, 163-point season leader. We'll set those to aside. Danny Inko. Don't know. Like I said, I don't know very many hockey players. Paul McDermott, Snuggerud, Steen, McLean, Steve Yzerman, Ed Belfour, trophy. Inserts. We'll set the inserts aside. Bob Wilkie. All right, next was O-Pee-Chee, Hoyerchuk, Maple Leafs, Curry, Ludwig, Fenton, Ken Hodge again, Larmer, Rangers, Score. This is from 90. I probably got more of those in there that I'm about to open. Courtnall, Husley. Come on, where's another? There's another Gretzky right there for me. I knew I pulled a few of them. So that made 3 Gretzky so far. A Lemieux. Yzerman. Stevie Yzerman. Kevin Stevens. All right, Stadium Club. Gary Valk. I don't know. I'm going to set that aside. You never know with cards like that. Gallant. Hog Gillis. Wilkinson, Poulin. Corson, John Carter, Basile McCray, Steve Yzerman. Set him aside again. On the Bowman. Snuggerud, Pat Verbeek, Bob Sweeney. Hat trick, Steve Thomas. It's an insert on a hat trick. All right. So that was it for the hockey out of that first box. This is the football out of the first box. And then I'll go opening football and then opening the hockey. These are from 1990 Pro Set. MVP Phil Simms. Oh, Jeff Campbell. Mark Carrier. Walter Reeves, Prospect, Patrick Allen, Kevin Ross, Jesse Tuggle. That was my boy right there. He was a beast in Atlanta. Marcus Allen. There we go. I might want to put a couple of these down to check out. Alvin Wright. Don Beebe, Bills legend. Oh, that's going to Upper Deck next. All right. Set those 3 aside out of there. All right, here was 90. Looks like 91 Upper Deck. There's a Game Breaker, Marion Butts. Hollow. Cortez Kennedy, Dennis Smith, Lewis Oliver, Vince Buck. Oh, little Troy Aikman. Jeff Herod, Jimmy Jones, Michael Haddock, Reggie Roby. You got John, Baby Ranter. Got John. John Thomas? No. I don't know what John you mean. All right. Carl Mecklenburg, Greg Lewis, star rookie. Warren Moon, season leader. There we go. All right. Next pack looks like it was Pro Set from 1990. Chris Miller, Falcons legend. Leonard Marshall, Jack Party, Kenneth Millard, Dave Krieg, Keith Jackson, Steve DeBerg, Mark Murphy, John L. Williams, Mark Robinson, Michael Carter, Kevin Ross, Gary Clark, Mike Singletary. We'll set him down. All right, let's see. Let me get to the back of that score pack. All right, this was Pro Set from 89. Mike Rozier, Jeff Fuller, Reggie McElroy, Clay Matthews, Dalton Hilliard, Brian Millard, Joe Kelly, Nico Naga, Marv Levy. Set him down. Somebody might want that. Sammy Winder, Mark May, Aaron Jones, Albert Lewis. Super Bowl 4, Chiefs 23, Vikings 7. All right, that was some Pro Set. All right, next was 1990 Score. Dave Fulcher, Drew Hill, Steve Mongo McMichael, WWF Superstar. Just putting that down. Mongo McMichael. That's wasn't that Stephanie? I think Stephanie McMahon was Stephanie McMichael, and I'm pretty sure that's Mongo's daughter is Stephanie McMahon, if I'm not mistaken. Fact check me, chat. Mark Rippon. Ooh, Roger Craig, ground force. Neil Anderson, ground force. Bobby Humphrey, Skip McClendon. Andre Bad Moon Rising in the Colts. Falcons legend. Ickey Woods, the Ickey Shuffle. Son, what you know about the Ickey Shuffle? Nothing, dude. Google it. Robert Perryman, Don Beebe. All right. 1990 Fleer football. I think. Oh, I got something in the case back there. Oh, I remember what it is. I pulled these like probably about a month ago, and then I'm just getting around to opening the other packs. Greg Cragen, Alonzo Highsmith, Charles Haley, Radichich, Newsom, Mike Hardy, Bill Brooks, Jerome Brown, Otis Anderson, Morton Anderson. I wonder, does he still lead the league in most points ever scored by a player? I know he did for a very, very, very long time. Jeff Coat, Neil Anderson, Grogan, Ricky Reynolds, Dwayne Bickett. And I remember pulling this card, and I was so excited because this thing is so clean. Let's see what. I think the grading on it would be absolutely incredible for a Bo Jackson score. Pulled fresh out of a 1990 score pack. Put straight into this penny sleeve about a month ago. That's what we're looking for right there. PSA 10 that. Tell me what that's worth. I'm gonna guess at least $100. Maybe 60, maybe 80. I think it's worth sending off though. That's worth more than what we paid for both of those boxes combined. What's this Game Breaker thing? I feel like this is a sticker, dude. No. What you doing out there? Sorting all through your own cards? Hey, bring them in here. Shoot, you got table room over here. I cleared off this whole... Well, come on in here. Damn. Don't leave me in here in the closet by myself. I ain't farting or nothing. Yeah, you got tons of room in here to do all that. Never mind. He's like, hell no, I ain't going in there. All right. I have What year is this? Hell, I don't even know what year this is. Dang, I could have won a hat. $12.95 retail value. Expiration void of 1990. So I'm guessing this is going to be 89 Pro Set Football. And then 1990 Fleer Premier Edition. And then all these are different kind of hockey cards from the early 90s. We even got some gum in one of them that Jarrell will eat. It's tradition. Do we go football or hockey first? A lot of hockey or a little bit of football? Hockey? All right. Do I break it down in year? 90, 92, 93, 91, 92, 93, 94, 93, 94, 91, 92. 95. 92, I guess I'll go there. And 90, 91, I'll go there. Start newest and go to oldest. All right. Don't know who we're looking for in these years, but if I've heard of them and they're a hockey player, it's gonna be worth pulling out of these. 1995 Playoff Corporation collectible card game, Premier Edition. This is a booster pack. What the hell is this? A card game? This is like Magic the Gathering of hockey. Watch us pull the Demigorgon. Oh, wow. Yeah, these are legit, like, playing cards. All right, here we go. Ray Shepard, the Balt, Pierre Turgeon, Kovalev, Ron Francis, Andreychuk, Darian Hatcher, Todd Elick, Brett Lindros, Peter Bondra. That was a miss on that one. I don't know. Ain't no clue. 93-94 score. Oh, Parkhurst next. I didn't know Parkhurst was around back then. Might be like the OG of hockey cards. Yeah. Dang, these are stuck, bro. Damn, all these are stuck together. It's going to be brutal if we pull something good out of here. Damn. I can't even get these apart. Yeah, I'm done on that pack. That pack was a miss. I don't know how to get those apart without completely tearing them up. It's a bad thing about these old cards, especially shipping them like this. If they get any kind of moisture to them, I'm sure they all stick together. Like these aren't really like stuck together, but you still gotta kind of peel them apart, which ain't probably good for them. All right, here we go. Sergei Petrenko, Kevin Kaminsky, Jason Smith, Tomas Vlasic, Sundin, Matt Sundin. I feel like I've heard that name before. Chris King, Sean Van Allen, Claude LaPont, Darren Rumble, Dave Gagner, Taglianetti, and Zella Perkin. Like I said, I don't know very many hockey players. We're looking for more Gretzky's. We're looking for Jagers. We're looking for Lemieux. I think we're looking for Eric Lindros. I think one of these might have said. Maybe I'm just reading that. I'm going to start cutting these. What you say you're sorting your cards into like rivalries? Ooh, what is this? Probably something that came with every single pack ever made. I'm thinking that, like, where's my flip point here? Right there. Ray Ferrero, Brian Bellows. Oh, this is 93 Upper Deck. Brett Hull. There we go. There's a legend. Look at that pic of old Brett. Here's one of those like special drawing cards. Capitals goalie. Don Beaupre. Yeah, that's like those checklists that are actually clean. There's one for the San Jose Sharks. Pat Falloon. That like some of these guys really could have been legends. They're like very good for their team. Robert Crone. Derek King. Neil Broughton. Dave Christian. Vladimir Konstantinov. I've heard that name. I'm pretty sure I've heard that name. Dan Lambert. Craig Billington. Thomas Sandstrom. I think it's Nicholas Sandstrom. Pat Falloon, rookie report. Oh, okay, there we go. And Davidov on the star rookies too. All right, here we go. Heating up, chat. 92 score. U.S. edition. 16 cards. John Juno. Tom Draper. Bill Guerin. Dude. Red Wings, is that Vladimir Konstantinov again. Rookie dream team. Look at that pick. That's probably pretty clean. Looks centered. Larry Murphy. Mike Vernon. Old Garth. Vincent Damhoose. Adam Oates. Pierre Turgeon. Franchise. Don't know either of them either. 91-92. The hottest cards on ice. NFL Pro Set. I bet they thought they were so clever when they came up with that tagline. Like, man, we're the hottest cards on ice. Series 1, 91-92. Getting back to some names that I know that I'll recognize if they're legends. Ooh. Joe Sakic. Joel Otto. Mark Janssens. Tugnut. Oh, Ron Tugnut. Hell no, Bo. I bet he got made fun of. Sheesh. Old Tugnut. Doug Huda. Granado. Adam Oates. Brenda Mort. Mario Lemieux. There he is. Boom. Brian Hayward. Damphoos. Mark Recchi. Rutu. All right, now we have 91-92 Upper Deck. '92 Upper Deck. Ed Belfour. I've heard of him. Castles. Courtenay. Hostak. Adrian Plavsic. Krygier. Rob Brown. Garpenlov, something like that. Bushman. Old Garth. Jeff Norton. Miss, I think. Oh, I thought you got lucky, Ja. I thought there was gum in here. 91 Topps Stadium Club. These are the kind of cards that I worry that are going to be stuck together with that old gloss that I think the Stadium Clubs had. Yes, these are just like the old baseball ones. Damn. I already had to give up on one pack tonight. Oh, no, they're not stuck together. Paul Broughton. Joe Ricci. Brian Glenn. Mike Richter. Oh, and that's the same card that I got the last time that I put over here to see if it was like something kind of different or special or something. And it's not. I don't know where I put it. Gary Volk. Come on now. Come on, break clean. Mike Tomlak. There we go. Craig Simpson. Mark Peterson. Lee Norwood. Something on the back of that. Probably the sticky from the card in front of it. Oh, dang. We don't even have the other chat up. Oh, yeah. Tons of people. Oh, Shane Estilo. What, Dion? Hey, man. That Bo Jackson right there, you mean? Dang. Ja, you gotta keep track of that chat over there. He's like, He's sitting on the bed over there sorting through his cards, getting all the UFC like rivals next to each other. 1991 score hockey. I got the vertical cat over in the rip room. Ed Belfour. There's a couple of my inserts right there. Boom. Let's go Gretzky. Come on, give me another Gretzky. Hasek, Sacco. Don't know him. Dave Reed. I don't know any of these guys really. Garpenlov. Crunch time, Scott Stevens. All rookies, Jaromir Jagr. There we go. Legend. Penguins legend. That's clean too. Yeah. That looks all right there. All right. You want me to save your gum for the last hockey pack? All right. Because these are all the same year. There's gum right there. Jaw's going to eat it. He eats it every time. Old Drake May card. Drake May's brother. Jaromir Jagr. All right, we got 1990 score. Three more hockey packs, then we got some football. Brent Ashton, Sean Burr, Don Sweeney. Dude. Bro. Shane P. Is that your boy? Is that your boy? I don't know if you're still in here. Oh, Don Sweeney. Hot dog, Bo. Where's the Harley at, Bubba? And the pistol. I wonder, did he play hockey? He looks like he was a hockey player. I'm going to set that aside. Oh, Don Sweeney. I don't know who that is. Prospect. Adrian Plavsic. I don't know who that is either. Prospect. We'll set him over there, though. McRae, Steve Leach, Dean Kennedy. Nobody. Pro set 90-91. Second to last hockey pack. Next pack we open. Jarrell is eating a 26-year-old piece of chewing gum. Keith Action, Mike Hartman, Paul Fenton, Craig Ludwig, Peter Nedved. I remember him. Mark Peterson, Hillier, Brad Miller, Pietrangelo, Bob Murdoch. Is he part of the family? The Murdochs? Jared Gauthier, league official. Head coach Bob Johnson. Hollick, Donnelly, Rob Murphy, and the hottest discount card known to man. All right. 90-91. Dude, that's all it says. Official licensed product, National Hockey League. Oh, Peachy, right there on his little jersey. Tiniest print you can see. Boom. Piece of gum. Hopefully this card that it is on. Ooh, I don't know if you want this one, Bubba. Looks a little moldy. It's like it got a little wet. Central Red Army. Wow, that's like a Russian Central Red Army card, dude. With the chewing gum that like melted into it. Vladimir Konstantinov. Damn. Do you want that gum or no? Yeah, the other ones you've eaten look not suspect at all. I wouldn't trust you to eat that one. All these cards have gum all over them. Damn it, dude. Mark Johnson. Well, at least I didn't know any of those players. I think I'm just throwing all those cards away, honestly. All right. We got 1990 football, and I think we got 89 football, and then we got the blaster box of 2009. Where are we going? You want to open these? Where are we going first?
Left side.
He said that gum will make you trip. That's the one you put in the orange peel in the freezer. Yeah. Dang, man, every other pack that has had a piece of gum in it, he chewed it. But that hockey, coming from up north, I mean, they just didn't want us to be able to chew their product, I guess. All right. Are we going 2009, 1990, or 1989 first? What'd you say? Newest first. All right, let me put all these hockey cards in here. Boom. We're going to keep those there. All of these are kept out of what I just ripped, including that Bo Jackson. All these packs, all these cards from 1994 score, they're all stuck together as of right now, except for Garth Brooks or Garth Snow. I guarantee you that my other Gretzky's right in there. I knew I was supposed to get 4. I only got 3 of them. So that's where the other one is. I think the 3 that we got, though, dude, are super clean, super centered well, that they're worth sending off once I take out my nice Black Label centering tool. Shameless plug there. If I could go live on my wife's account on a different platform, I could actually tag it. Hint, hint. Black Label Metrics centering tool. Super easy to use. Even a guy like me can use it. All right. We got the Chickle cards inside. And then these are my 2009 Topps football. Let me put that back up there in case anybody is actually paying attention. Matthew Stafford, rookie year. I see some color back there, bud. I don't know what that means. There's a lot of cards right here in this little blaster box. 55 cards plus 4 exclusive Chickle cards, insert cards. So Manuel Johnson, Brandon Pettigrew, Pariah Jerry, Robert Ayers. There we go. Matthew Stafford rookie card. Bam. Pay the man. That's what you want to see right there, y'all. Looks a little off-centered, but still raw. I bet this card's worth $20 or better. Boom. That's why you buy them cheap, to get cards like that. Louis Delmas. It's really one of the only cards I think we want out of here. Chris Wells, Chase Kaufman, Brandon Tate rookie, Hakeem Nicks, Noshawn Moreno, and Matthew Stafford, the freaking dynamic duo. Them boys. We'll put them both over there. Hey, man. There we go. He gone. Nate Clements, James Harrison, absolute beast. One of the hardest hitting defensive players maybe ever. Absolute beast. Oh, another beast right behind him, Jared Allen. 69, brother. Braylon Edwards, Michigan legend. Darren McFadden. Wow, that's a name I hadn't heard in a very long time. Man. That dude was good. That dude was real good. Warrick Dunn. Boom. I know where that's going. Randy Mack. That is for you, my brother. That is his favorite athlete of all times. Played at Florida State. Of course, played for the Falcons, but played for the Bucs as well. That's his team. One of the best human beings on planet Earth. Boom. He'll get that tomorrow. Chris Hope. Dennis Keller. Ooh. An old Aaron Rodgers card. Hey, there he goes. Hey. Let's see if Steelo's in that chat over there still. That's your boy. Coming to you live. I know your address. Cased up on the way. Justin Fargas. Wow, that's a name I hadn't heard in a while. Derek Harvey. Sean Merriman. Andre Davis. Trent Cole. Muhsin Muhammad. Muhsin. Donald Driver. Derek Johnson. Marcus Colston, Antoine Winfield, the whole old Phillip Rivers card. Here we go. Kevin Maui, Glenn Holt, Joe Thomas, Hall of Famer. What we got here? Ravens trump Titans to advance. Postseason highlight. Joe Flacco putting in work, grabbing buttholes in the whole nine. Classic combos, double trouble, Carolina Panthers. Freaking Jonathan Stewart and D'Angelo Williams. I'm going to look to see how much that card's worth, but that might be going to somebody at work too. They might be getting excited tomorrow. Might be going. Probably, son. Eagles hold off the Vikings. Sante Samuel. Ben Jarvis Green Ellis. Ooh. Chris Johnson. That's my boy, dude. He might still be I don't think he's still the fastest player ever in the NFL. He might still be the fastest running back ever in the NFL, though. I got a triple patch of his, dude. A triple patch auto of Chris Johnson. He's to rock these gold bottom cleats, dude. And he was like, that's all they gonna see is the gold on the bottom of my shoes. Because he was so fast. Yeah, dude. Old Carson Palmer card. I wonder if he's worth something. He might be worth something. Tashard Choice. Chris Cooley. Old Cooley. Oh, God. Well, what's Wody doing? Vincent Jackson. Brian Dawkins. Another legend, dude. We're pulling legends. Chargers, Edge, Colts, and OT. Postseason highlight. Darren Sproles. Another classic combo. Smash and dash. Oh, Chris Johnson and Lindale White. Dude. All right, here he is. Here he is, Ja. Dang, what's Mom texting me for? Telling me to be quiet? If we can. So Lane has on space. Yeah. All right, so this dude right here, Larry Fitzgerald, has the craziest football stat I've ever heard. He's a wide receiver. I think I might have told you this. He had more tackles than drop passes in his whole career, bro, as a wide receiver. So that means the only time he could tackle somebody was on special teams. If his quarterback threw an interception or somebody on his team fumbled it and he had to go tackle. He had more of them than drop passes in his whole career, dude. That's freaking crazy. Ooh, my color card is not who I probably wanted. 54 years of collecting, Chris Hope. Jags on the insert. Jags on the insert. Kayla S. There she is. Duval legend. Back in 2009. Yeah. Larry Grantham. Titans legend. New York Titans. Darren McFadden. There he is again, dude. That thing's clean. Oh, my God. Dude. Oh, Matt Castle. I was thinking that was going to be a Matthew Stafford. Dang. I got excited right there. Hey, not a bad way to start that box for real. Those were some solid cards. I set all those aside. Matt Jones on top. I'll get that in the mail. I'm going to check them too. I don't care what the Matt Jones is worth. It's yours. Even if it's worth $1,000. That's like Steelo's idol back in the day. Nah, it wasn't Darren's. It wasn't. Yeah, it was Darren Sproles, wasn't it? All right, now we've got the 4 exclusive Chickley insert cards. Whatever these are. Oh, more of these, bro. Kevin Walter. Dwayne Bowe. LSU. He was like probably. I can't remember if he was before, if he came out before or after Odell, but he was like one of the first big, huge wide receivers out of LSU that started their trend to just getting absolute dogs at wide receiver. Oh, man. Drew Brees. You know that's worth money. He's got a huge following. Last but not least, the freaking GOAT of returns. In the Pro Bowl, Bears uni, Devin Hester. A man who puts the special in special teams. Devin already ranks as one of the greatest return men in NFL history. He exploded into the spotlight as a rookie in 2006, setting an NFL season record with 5 return touchdowns, then broke his own mark the following year with 6. Only sure way to stop him is never let him touch the ball. I mean, that's stone cold truth. 5 in 1 year, and then hang on, let me just go ahead and break my record and go ahead and get 6 the next freaking year. As a rookie, bro. As a rookie. Nice box right there out of the 2009 freaking Topps blaster box that we absolutely stole for like probably $11. I probably bought that whole box for $11. I can send some of those cards off to get graded, and really and truthfully, I wouldn't be surprised if I made probably $500 total profit off of that box. I mean, I think that's a realistic expectation off of some of those cards if they grade well. I'll have to bust out my Black Label Metrics measuring tool. Easy to use. 1990 Fleer Premier Edition. Christian Okoye, Pierce Holt, Ernest Givens, Mark May, Boomer. I got his autograph on a Georgia Tech basketball, miniature basketball, when I went to a Georgia Tech basketball game when they were playing Maryland. He was sitting courtside. I went with Brian Henley and Shields Hergic. We went into the locker room after the game. We walked courtside, got his autograph, went in the locker room after the game and got all the Georgia Tech basketball players' signatures. James Forrest, Malcolm Mackey, one of the Berry brothers, Drew Hill, I think, or one of the little Hill brothers, the little white dudes they used to always have. Mark Jackson. Billy Ray Smith. God almighty. Man, I knew it, brother. He's from Arkansas. Fayetteville, Arkansas. 6'3", 236 pound. Don't leave a woman behind. America. Paul Beach, Vinny Testaverde. Bruce Armstrong. Ooh, Jim Harbaugh. Hey, crazy fact that I heard the other day. Jim Harbaugh, you know Coach Harbaugh? Coached at Michigan. He was an NFL coach. He was an NFL quarterback. He has more career rushing yards than Bo Jackson, bro. By 5. But like they asked his brother in an interview, and they were asking all these NFL head coaches, what current NFL head coach has more career rushing yards than Bo Jackson? And nobody knew who it was, not even his own brother. And when they told everybody, they were like, "Oh my gosh!" And then they were like, "Oh yeah, dude, he used to run like he was like Mike Vick before Mike Vick was Mike Vick. Like he was just that mobile quarterback." Willie Broughton, Ricky Jackson, Jamie Holland, ooh, Reggie White. Does he still have the most career sacks out of any player ever? Pretty sure he does. Unless that boy, unless that boy's already caught him. Old Myles Garrett. All right, I think this is 1989 football pro set. Super Bowl 7. Dolphins beat the Redskins 14-7. Absolutely incredible defensive game. Have perfect end to perfect season. That actually might sell, dude. That was the last perfect season in NFL history, I think, right? Or has one happened recently? Craig Hayward, Mike Pagel, Pat Leahy, Roger Craig, he was a solid running back, Brian Sochia, Mike Harden, Mark Murphy, John Settle, James Wilder, Kent Hull, Kevin Green, Drew Hill, Jerry Ball, Neil Smith, and 2 ways to win with the NFL. Nothing other than a Roger Craig and maybe a Super Bowl card. That's it for the old cards. That's all we got. Where do we go now? To sleep?
Not yet.
Not yet. What, you want to look through some of the new UFC cards? Is that what you were kind of getting at? All right. At least I pulled some good cards and some cards to, I know at least one card to give away. I know probably at least 2 cards to give away. I know I'm going to give that Matt Jones, and I know I'm going to give that Warrick Dunn to Randy Mack. He said he was amphibious in an interview one time when he caught a left-handed pass across the middle in the in the national championship game in college, or like a big bowl game. And he said, "Yeah, you ain't know I was amphibious, did you?" Instead of ambidextrous. He's like, "Man, I could breathe water." It's like, if memes were around back then, he would have been the meme legend.
Yeah.
The rattle mock, exactly. Come out there, boy, bite your ass. Matt Castle. You said you were in drug court with Matt Castle. All right, so we gotta find some UFC cards for you. Shouldn't be hard to do. Who are you looking for?
Any name, so I can just make any name that I know will sell.
I'm looking for everybody.
Well, no, I mean, I don't really have a certain name.
Boom. Nah, but seriously, dude, that'd probably be a good product for you to tag. I wish I could go live on her account, because like her stuff even with these penny sleeves and stuff, like these right here are selling like hotcakes on her account. Same with those. The hard cases. Look at this thing, dude. My Rip Buddy. Watch this. My penny sleeves that I grabbed first. We'll go ahead and throw them down there horizontally. Like that. Ooh, that was kind of bowing out at me. Then I put those vertically. So I pull a card that I want to get. I grab my soft sleeve right there. Put it in my soft sleeve. Grab my hard sleeve. Put it in my hard sleeve. Voila, the Rip Buddy. Grading cards, sleeving cards has never been so easy. It's like I'm in sales or something. But that thing too, this is like your grading tool. You lay your raw card in there. You come here. You line it up. Because this top part moves. You line that up, boom, boom. You see, all right, that's across the 2 right there. That's across the 2 up top. That's down the 2 on the right. And slightly outside the 2 on the left. That card is perfectly centered for a Jim Harbaugh 1990 Fleer. So now that we know that, we look at the back cornering to make sure that there are no defects in the cornering on the edges. Surface wear and tear. That would grade a perfect 10 in my opinion. It's that simple. All right. Box with UFC cards in it. Do you remember pulling certain people out of certain brands? Am I looking for?
Well, I mean, I can tell you what they look like. I don't know the brands like that yet. But I mean, I know what they look like and what designs are on them. I mean, really, the only one that I'm looking for right now is a Marab. I know we have a pink, or not a pink, an orange laser. Don Russ, I think it is. But I know it's an orange laser.
Have we seen it recently?
Yeah, I have, but I not really. We have actively been searching for it.
Because like all this, I think this is the stuff we've already sorted through. Like all this is UFC. Like I see good names here. Like there's Connor. There's Peter Yan. There's Tom Aspinall Orange. There's Benil. There's Derek Lewis Origins, BJ Penn. So that's got a lot of UFC in that one.
BJ Penn's somebody that I need too, actually.
Of course he is.
Well, for this page, GSP page.
Oh crap. Alright, this is old cards. It looks like baseball, NASCAR, basketball. I'm not seeing much UFC here. There's some UFC there. There's a Chrome Patty. There's some select UFC. Some Don Russes. Yeah, there's some good UFC in here too. Probably. I mean, there's probably good UFC in all of them. We really need to get a box that we have that's full of all UFC cards and sort it properly. Feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Which I guess is kind of the goal anyway, but we just don't have an extra empty box anywhere. That's old cards. Whoa. This is Garbage Pail Kid, Space Jam, Pokemon, Blizzard. This is like a good mix and match box to go through one night that may be able to keep different people entertained. Basketball. There's going to be all your D Roses. Basketball. Let's try to put that one up there. Oh, shit. We'll bust out one of these boxes right here. Top or bottom? You call it. Top. Top it is. Top it is. Top it is. Here we go. Here we go. Opening a fresh box to go back through, sort. Holy cow. Alright. We are going to probably restart the stream, I would think. Let's see. Yeah, we're going to restart this stream for sure. Try to catch a little hot flow. Going through hella cards. We're going to leave that left side alone because I know what's in there. That's a bunch of older stuff. But yeah, I know there's a lot of good stuff in here to sleeve. I can already tell by that card right there. 96, 97 Fleer basketball cards in here. We've got... Oh, these go to Chan. Oh yeah, we got tons in here, bro. A bunch of different brands too. We've got some Optic UFC. We've got some Select UFC. Optic UFC. Donruss UFC. And this ain't... It don't look like a whole bunch of base cards shoved in here. Except for maybe some Optic base cards. Select base cards. But here's... I feel like this is a whole... Oh, all this is Chronicles. 2023 Chronicles too, so that'll be a lot of different fighters in that row. Some are cased up already in the back. Yep. Oh yeah, tons. Yeah. We'll put that like that. And I think start a new stream, don't you?
Yeah.
Try to catch a little hot flow. One that just says sorting.
Yeah.
That works. Couple minutes.